Well, a very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Flight Data Sim live stream today. It's the 23rd of June, 2024, 4 minutes past 7 in the evening here in the United Kingdom. We're back at X-Plane 12 in the ZIBO MOD 737 for the 54th Alpaca Airways members only group flight, which is a Las Vegas overload. We're in group 2 departing from Albuquerque. There's another group departing from Reno, and 2 tons on his own coming in from somewhere else. Got a short amount of people today, only around 20 or so, but thank you to everyone that's participating. I think it's quite busy there anyway. There's quite a lot of other traffic we're mixing with as well. Flight time for us around 1 hour and 10 minutes. I've got ortho for the entire sector, looking very nice indeed. I think we'll just about see the Grand Canyon on our way as we fly westbound in group 2 to Las Vegas from Albuquerque. Very good. Who have we got here in chats from earlier on? Alex Van der Pas, Yankee Fox, Jamlin, 2 tons. No Formula 1 spoilers, no problem, Jamlin. We'll keep my mouth shut and hopefully no one will ask or say anything else. I hope you're doing well. Receiver Music, hope you're doing well. I just saw you getting married in less than a week, so best of luck with that. I hope you're not too nervous. Let us know how you get on next week. All the best and well done. Brendan McCreet's here as well. Larry, I hope you're doing very well. Nice to see you. Nice to see you here from the Eastern US. Good early afternoon to all. Hope you're doing well. Greg Scott, Having Store, Andy. Yes, I just pick some random call signs now on my group flight thumbnails for YouTube. So I picked you, and I think it was Dominic Mosina, just 2 random ones there. So you're immortalised on the thumbnail. Hope you're doing well. Andy H, haven't seen you for a while here. Hope you're doing well. 1302. Evening, folks. Have a good Bogef. Might unretire myself from Vatsima. Do another one soon. Absolutely. We have to come join us on the next one. Andy, yes, I saw your call sign. Albuquerque departures, 2 tons says seeing approach will come on for PDCs. Yeah, I think we've got at least an approach controller online here now, which is pretty good. They're quite responsive to ensuring that we get ATC, which is great. 54, I know, Brendan, that's a lot of group flights for sure. Anyway, let's zoom on in towards the aircraft as well. We've got here in Albuquerque Alpaca 969, we've got Alpaca 1612, 56 Mike, 656, 465, 62 Echo and 784. With the usual trend on X-Plane 12, I'm just using stock scenery for both Las Vegas and here in Albuquerque, which works really well with the ortho I'm on stand. I think it was Alpha 3 or something like that. So every US airport is absolutely massive as usual, but yes, we've got a mixture of Alpaca Canada, stock Alpaca Airways livery, and then we've gone for the US Airways, of course. I always fly US Airways Alpaca, well, the American style livery for Alpaca Airways when we're here. And you guys all fired up. It's going to log our flight, and we'll use the takeoff performance calculator as well from SimBrief. Interestingly, I did a little test earlier, and it was going to go for a flat 1 departure, so we'll use that instead and talk about the differences, which is quite cool. Perfect. RIP US Air. Yeah, the US Air. I flew with US Air when I was in the United States N2 from Arizona to San Francisco, and it was an Airbus US Airways flight. And was it bought out by one of the majors? I can't remember exactly, but it was some time ago when I was living in Arizona with the flight training. So yeah, very nice to see you here. 777 PMDG stream tomorrow as well. PMDG sent out an early access copy. I would have streamed it sooner, but I got access on Wednesday. But as some of you know, I've been on my examiner's course, which I passed my AOC for on Friday. So that's all my training complete now for the last 9 months. It's been pretty heavy, so I'm really happy to get that all done now as well. But it was the earliest I could showcase. That was tomorrow, so we'll talk about that in detail. Then Sleepy Lab, thanks to 51 months. Need to get home, sim put back together for the next MOGF. Been away far too long. Absolutely, Sleepy Lab. Get it all set up now for your next group flight. Hope you're doing well. Brendan, thanks for your 14 months as well. Congrats on becoming an Alpaca Airways first ever TRE. Couldn't think of anyone better for the role. Thank you very much, Brendan. That's brilliant. Right, anyway, let's jump on into the cockpit of the ZIBO mod. Oh, look at that. I'm getting so good at the transitions now. And we'll get the show on the road just now. So we just need some electrical power. So battery on, GPU's on the bus, electric hydraulic pumps will pop on. Landing gear lever is down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 green lights. And then we'll check all the aircraft documentation. Weaxian, thank you very much for your 19 months. I keep forgetting to use these. Enjoy the rarefied American air. Thank you very much. I hope you're doing well. Yes, taking deep breaths here. What's the local time here in Albuquerque? It must be sort of late morning, I guess. But I think it was around 24, 25 degrees when I last checked. Hope you're doing very well indeed. Perfect. So we've got the electrical power connected. Let's do the fault and fire tests. I think the last time we flew the ZIBO mod was the last members group flight, which is about 4 or 5 weeks ago. I've not flown it since, but I've got the latest version installed. I downloaded it last night, and I had an issue with the localizer in Las Vegas earlier, so we'll have to see if we get the same issue today. Fault fire tests are all complete. Emergency exit lights armed. We'll push the attend button. Now, of the operational flight plan, I've actually added additional fuel with SimBrief. Now, sometimes when we fly into busy airports in Europe, like Barcelona or Madrid there, the flight plan always adds extra ATC fuel for potential holding. So you can see here, put 15 minutes of fuel extra. Not a huge amount, but I've added a lot of extra taxi fuel, and our reserves are quite far away, wherever CDC is, so we'll have to bear that in mind. So I'll just get the aircraft loaded first, so I always have to... I can never remember which way it is. Airside services, there we are, and I've loaded it in, so load OFP. That is with the extra 7327 and 185 passengers activates. There we are, so... Oh, air bridge is now disconnecting. Okay, fair enough. I think it's working backwards. Ed2, hope you're doing well. 43 months as a member, sir. Bugs Bunny on ATC. Don't forget the left turn at Albuquerque. Is that a Bugs Bunny reference from the cartoon? I don't know, Ed2. I've lost. You've lost me. Thank you very much. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for popping in this stream. Domino Mosina, how long will the 777 stream be tomorrow? I need to go back and pick up a new chair because mine broke. Don't want to miss the live, but I want to have something to sit on. Brilliant. Now, I'm starting at 3. I'm departing from Dubai. Emirates, had to be Emirates 777. I haven't decided on the arrival airport. I'm sort of looking at Mumbai, which is about 2.5 hours flight time. I want it no more than 2.5 hours. Sort of up to 3 if we can think of a decent destination from Dubai. But it had to be Dubai with the any build scenery. So, yeah, we'll brainstorm today and think of some nice suggestions. Right, that's all done. Flaps are up, which match the indicator position. We'll just do a quick config check. That's, oh, I've still got my reversers up. That's no good. What has happened? My reversers have deployed. Maybe if I... Let's just get some hydraulic... Oh, the hydraulics are on. Great, right. Well, that's not a good start, is it? I can't seem to cancel... I can't seem to cancel the reverse. I think something's happened because basically the reversers were engaged prior to the start of the stream. Greg, so evening, hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming in here. Let's see if I can somehow fix... Maybe if I start the engines, but I don't want to get all the way to pushback and then can't fix the fault and then I have to do something there. Power back off stand is indicated to troubleshoot. What's happened there then? How can I fix that? Maybe if I unplug and... I'm just going to replug. No, that's not anything. Right, well, let's just carry on, see what happens. Seatbelt sign is on, the refueling is done. Cargo fire tests we'll do now, which is here. Forward aft discharge. Oh god, you can hardly see the lights. Please, they need to fix the cockpit lighting. Panel lights we can turn up. Even with this on the highest setting, it's very dim. That's all good. Circuit breakers will check her in. Overhead panel now, so voice recorder's on. The loudest cleaners in history. Stall warning test. I mean, the cleaning is louder than the stall warning test. That's done. IRS to nav. Circuit breakers are all in. Check the emergency equipment. Tech log. Everything is installed. And hunky dory. Perfect. Let's see what'll happen. Call yourself a Tiri. So problem solving for the crew. Work out what to do. Right. What's happened to my FMC? There it is. It's very shiny and glossy. Let's grab the weather and then we'll do the next few steps. So we do have ATIS here and ground online now, which is pretty good. So the ATIS is 118 decimal 0.
025.
Let's grab the weather.
Simultaneous approach is in use. Arrivals expect visual approach runway 8.
Runway 8.
3. Departing
40 degrees in Las Vegas, that's crazy.
Hertz northeast southeast notices to air mission. Taxiway hotel closed. Advise on initial contact. You have information X-ray.
Information X-ray.
Alpaca International Sun Airport
3203 knots.
Information X-ray 1752 Zulu Special. Web 320 at 3. Visibility 10. Ceiling 9,500 over test. Temperature 24.
That's quite nice.
2.13. Altimeter 3025.
3025.
Simultaneous approach is in use. Arrival.
Perfect. I'll tune ground so I can hear you guys talking, getting your clearances. So ground is now active. And we'll just set the MFA. The elevation here is really high, 5,300 feet. So let's set the barrier minimums to 6,300 feet. Sounds like the boarding started. There went the MFA. Whee! Perfect. So I think the air bridge is all... Oh, now the air bridge is reattaching itself. There we go. Right, so... Oxygen will now check. Crikey, high-speed boarding, isn't it? Light test as well, because we're running the interactive checklist. So the elevation is all correct at 5,000 feet.
Give us a ring if you need anything.
We shall. So light test is done. Seating, and make sure we're happy with the radio tuning panel. We'll now load up the FMC. So FMC, latest AIRC installed. Albuquerque, which is Kilo Alpha Bravo Kilo.
Alpaca 56, make contact departure 127.4.
GPS left.
Departure 127.4, thank you, Alpaca.
And we'll get the flight plan from Simbrief. Would you, Andy, would using F1 on the keyboard override the command coming from the throttles?
Would like clearance.
No. With hydraulics, you should be able to cycle them, but they're sort of...
Alpaca 69.
Oh, there we go, look! Ah, yes, I managed to cycle them. There we go. We're in business. Thanks for reminding me there, Andy. Very, very good. I actually physically... There you go, look, I physically moved it down there. Yeah, because you got the electric hydraulics, so it's no problem. Let's load in the routing. 5 Lima Victor's in. Excellent, so we'll activate it. Execute, so we'll get the clearance shortly.
Alpaca 696, I'm not seeing a IFR clearance.
So departure. Runway 8. How do you say this one? Is it reindeer? Gup.
Alpaca 696, roger.
I think I should select it all anyway. Expecting ILS 26 left, I think it is. ILS 26 left via a Rookster 3. Oh, crikey, which one of these was it? Oh, I forgot to open up Navigraph. Unfamiliar US airports. Same again. I need to import my flights.
Alpaca 784, runway 8, taxi via Charlie.
So I'm just going to have a little look at the charts quickly here in Las Vegas. I think we want to look at the actual approach for 26 left. Wasn't that long ago we actually streamed into. I think it was in the new TOLIS Airbus. Via Preno, that's what we want. Okay. Preno and ha. Execute. I'll just check with Roadrunner, thanks, not reindeer. Oh dear, I actually got a yeah, this is what I've been waiting a long time to use that. That's the perfect time. I've got my soundboard back up and all installed. I felt the streams were missing something recently. Right, that's done. Performance then. 58.5 fuel weight. Reserves are... Where is this airport? Kilo Charlie Delta Charlie. 2.9 tons. Cost index 30. Cruising at 36,000 feet. Top climb wind 247 at 41. 31. Top climb ice is 13 degrees. There we are. So let's now grab the performance calculator. Another Looney Tunes. You have Looney Tunes reference. Ah, yes, Roadrunner. Meet. That was that, isn't it? Now, I remember watching all that on. Who here is my age watched Cartoon Network growing up? I mean, we didn't have Sky, but just like our Prime Minister. But my grandfather had it, and he used to have Cartoon Network, so I used to watch that. Dexter's Laboratory, Johnny Bravo. I mean, I didn't watch it, but the Powerpuff Girls were on there. Gosh, classics. Right, let's have a look at the performance then from Simbrief, which is a really neat tool, this one. So, hopefully you guys should be able to see this now. Perfect, so takeoff. Albuquerque 08. Shall we go full length here? I'm unfamiliar with the airport. Oh, now you can't see the charts, can you? Oh, it's all over the place. So, airport. I mean... Yeah, I think we're going to go by Alpha 1, aren't we? Alpha 2, Alpha 3 are the worst. Let's knock off. What's the take? Have we got the distances from the? We need to find the distances from all the different intersections.
Alpaca 696.
This is what we wanted. Takeoff runway 08. Oh, we don't have the distances of the takeoff runners available from all the different thresholds. Oh, the distances are in feet as well. Oh, my brain. Oh, we'll just go with 3,000. I think I might just knock a bit off just to be conservative. Let's go. I'm just going to knock that down to sort of like 3,800, just roughly. That'll do. Weights all in, flap setting optimum, thrust optimum, bleed auto, anti-ice or off. True wind's fine. Okay, calculate, that's what it says. So that says we can do a flat 5 departure. It's changed what it was earlier. Flat 5 DTO, so full thrust, 34 degrees. So we're quite high here. So the thrust is, you know, a little higher than standard because of the air density. It's not less dense here. Thrust is going to be 99.7 then, and speeds take off flat 5. CG is in 5.5 units, which I'll set now. That's set, and the speeds. What does it say here? 148, 150. Oh, they're way off. What they're saying here. Well, flat 5. I just want to check the weights. Wait, 65.5, 65.8. Big discrepancy. This is the first time I've seen such a significant discrepancy between what the OPT it says in the FMC. We've got 148. That's 10 knots. I am going to go with the reason I'm going to go with actually not the FMC here. I think I'm going to hedge a bet that the actual correct ones are the ones in SimBrief because of the altitude. So you want to have a higher speed because of the air density, which this will take into account. So I'm actually going to go, and this is what you'd do in real life, you'd go with the OPT because the FMC doesn't know about the different altitudes. So we're actually going to go 148, 150, 156. Interesting, that one, isn't it? Right, interesting. So we'll do that. We'll set 156. Let me just get rid of the tablet so you can't see that. There we are. 156. Interesting. There we are. FMC's all loaded anyway. And another thing I'm going to do is put 220 knots for this first turn, so we don't. Oh, it's already got 230. That's fine. Perfect. So that's done. Just turn up the panel lighting here. That's better. At least you can't see the background lighting during the day. Best just grab my clearance just in case there's any changes from what we've been given here. So we've got ground active. Let's grab our clearance. Albuquerque ground, good morning. Alpaca 54 Lima Victor. Stand Alpha 3, information X-ray 302578. Departure clearance to Las Vegas, please. The silence.
Alpaca 54 Lima Victor, Albuquerque ground. I'm not seeing a 9-fire clearance.
Stand by, I'll resubmit it, thank you. That's strange. I definitely submitted it. Yeah, it's been submitted. Let me just try again. File flight plan. Flight plan locked by ATC. That's weird. SimBrief is saying flight plan locked by ATC. I've never seen that before. Just going to reload the page. No, still saying the same. Flight plan locked by ATC. That's really weird. Oh. Ground Alpaca 54 Lima Victor. I just tried to reset the flight plan, but it says it's been locked by ATC, whatever that means. Been locked for edits. Who's editing it?
Alpaca 54 Lima Victor. Roger, I've never seen that. I'll look into it.
Alright, thank you. It means that 80...
Ground, you need to fix that. That's our chief pilot.
That's a weird one, isn't it? I've never seen that before. So is someone making changes to it, or...? Anyway, we'll maintain a listening watch We've loaded the FMC. Let's now continue the configuration here. Fuel pumps. Still get any fuel in the centre? No. That's all done. That's all done. I mean, I could try and log off and log on, but that's all sorted. Oh, no, that's not done yet. We need to get the AP on actually, because it is quite warm out there. So we'll fire that up now.
Ground Alpaca 465.
Flight director's on.
X-ray on board at gate A5. Ready for push and start.
Let's have a look at the airport. So departing runway 8079 is the track.
Alpaca 465, push and start approved. Push and start approved, Alpaca 465.
Don't you have I've been banned off that sim. But it wouldn't even let me resubmit it. Yeah, try reconnecting and disconnecting. I think that might be a good idea. I'll just finish setting this up and we'll wait until we get our clearance for that one. That's all done. Radio tuning panel will tune. What do we have here? Albuquerque, probably VOR on the station or nearby. Yeah, Albuquerque just to the west of the airfield, 13.2. Yeah, right, I'll just, good suggestion, I'll try and log off. Right, disconnected. File it whilst you're disconnected, good idea. So let's try that now. So file. Oh yeah, flight plan filed. Right, reconnecting. Maybe because I'm logged in, it wouldn't let me refile it again. No, I never got it. I got an auto ATC message from PDC. I'll ask ground again. Alpaca 54 Lima Victor. I was able to resubmit the flight plan after logging off anything in the system. It's just like ATC in real life.
Alpaca 54 Lima Victor. Unfortunately, I'm still not seeing anything on my side. Are you able to change call signs?
Yeah, I can do that. Stand by. What is going on? Let's. What should we go for? Alpaca 01? No, I'm not going to go with that one. Let's go with Alpaca. I'll just go with Alpaca 54. So let me just disconnect again. Technical issues. Right, file flight plan. Flight plan filed, enjoy your flight. Perfect. Connect. Alpaca 54. Connect. Right, I've got a new flight plan. Alpaca 54. I'll delete the Las Vegas reference. I've broken it. I've broken VATSIM. Right, I've never had this issue before though. We've done that. Well, we're just ready for briefings and I'm due out in 3 minutes. I'm going to be late.
Alpaca 1612, facilitator push and start. Alpaca 1612, push and start approved. Push and start approved, Alpaca 1612.
Perfect. Yeah, filed it, was disconnected. I don't know what's going on. Call sign in use. Yeah, but that's my call sign, isn't it? No one else. Was anyone else Alpaca 54? Oh, it's a big fly in here. Go away. I might have to skip the checklist today. Just so I don't miss my slot. Let's get some nice cool air in the cabin. Well, I've only done about 2,000 hours on that sim. Oh dear, oh dear. Alpacas are what it is. KLAS, Albuquerque ground. We've just refiled now as Alpaca 54. The flight plan was submitted again. Anything your side?
Alpaca 54, I have a clearance for you if you're ready to copy.
Oh, there it is. Yes, ready to copy. Alpaca 54. Thank you.
Alpaca 54, cleared Las Vegas Airport, Roadrunner 3 departure, Gallup transition then as filed. Climb via SID, expect flight level 360, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 127.4, squawk at 0734.
Clear to Las Vegas on the Roadrunner 3, then Gala transition. Climb flight level 360, expect 10 minutes after departure. Airborne frequency 127.4, squawk 0734, Alpaca 54.
Alpaca 54, read back is correct. You can expect runway 8 for departure. Thank you very much for your patience.
No problem, and thanks for helping your side as well. Cheers. Perfect. So, Gala 3.
Albuquerque ground, good day, citation.
Sorry, good him.
Papa, information X-ray requesting IFR to Salt Lake
So let's have a look here. Clear to 360 on the cruise, but is there any stop altitudes on this departure? There isn't really, so I'll just bang in 360 here then, straight away. And we'll just make sure we get the squawk in. We'll then get the departure routing done. I will just skip the checklist today because I'm going to miss my slot otherwise. I'm due out in 1 minute.
November 7, Romeo Papa, Albuquerque ground.
We do the same in real life, you know, if we're late we just skip checklists, you know, and all that. Oh crikey, where do I push back to here? Oh my goodness, let's get it connected first. A new version, I updated this skunk crossing. Alright, I'm just going to put it in the same position as that aircraft.
Ground to cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
Albuquerque ground, Alpaca.
Ground to cockpit, co is driving up.
The hammer worked. I just got to remember my new call sign, Alpaca 54. Oh, I better update Fly Live, hadn't I?
Alpaca 656, push and start is approved.
Uh-oh.
Push and start approved, Alpaca 656.
Well, whilst the tongue's getting connected, let's brief our departure. So we're going to climb, We're going to push back here. Well, hopefully facing east. Of course, what I've said I'll do. If not west, then we'll go full leg for runway 8, so in the US. Nice short taxi, and then the SID's going to be a Roadrunner 3, straight ahead to Tyler, 5,860 above, then max 230 knots. So you can see why we need to do an immediate turn, because mountains. There we are. And then we're going to go to Roadrunner, 10,000 speedy, 12,000.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed.
Maybe.
Ready to connect.
Bustly, gup. There we are, it's all tuned. Nice RNAV SIDs. Top altitude is 200 actually, isn't it? So I should set that really, shouldn't I?
Station 7 Romeo Papa, cleared Salt Lake City Airport, Largo 3 departure.
There we go.
Rattlesnake transition, then as filed. Maintain 10,000. Expect flight level 430, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 127.4.
This guy's all up and running.
1514.
Right, we're clear to Salt Lake City via the Largo 3 departure.
Nice
Rattlesnake
quiet.
transition.
Is that a 3... Was a 300, but it's... Oh, they're probably in the IXCG, aren't they?
Citation 7 Romeo Papa.
Citation 7 Romeo Papa, read back is correct.
Nice, the Orphe looks so
Runway
good.
8 for departure.
8's great, 7 Romeo Papa.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Ready to copy
Get
7.
clearance now.
Pilot Club 73, cleared Salt Lake City Airport, Largo 3 departure, Rattlesnake transition, then as filed. Maintain 10,000. Expect flight level 360, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency.
Domino, I just saw your issue with
127.4,
that similar in its own
1671.
aegis despite having it disabled. Ah, lovely.
Clear to Salt Lake City via the Largo 3 departure, Rattlesnake transition, then as
Yeah, I'll do a
filed,
test sector of the
10,000,
PMDG
expecting
777 tomorrow in
level
preparation for the
360
stream.
127.4 on departure and
But oh, it's raining.
It
It did say that on the meta actually, just before the stream.
Pilot
Get
Club
rid of the
73,
ground
my
power.
mistake. Filed cruise altitude incorrect for direction of flight. Can you take flight level 370?
8 p.m.
It
370.
automatically disconnects.
Pilot Club 73, read back is correct. Can you expect runway 8?
Planning 8. Pilot Club 73.
Alpaca 465 contact. Tower 120.3.
That's off. We'll do seats for departure.
Tower 120.3, Alpaca 465.
Alpaca 54, stand Alpha 3, request push and start. Please say east, please say east, please say east. Please say east. Please say east. Alpaca 54, stand Alpha 3, request push and start. Oh,
Alpaca 54.
okay.
Push and start approved. Just caution as an aircraft off your tail.
Roger, Alpaca 54. I'll face east then, because I think that's...
Alpaca 62 stands out for the request push and start.
Oh, yes, I'll give way.
Alpaca 62 Echo, push and start approved.
I was going to face the other way there, wasn't I? But can I edit that now? Oh,
Alpaca 1612, request exit.
I don't know what's going to happen.
Alpaca 1612, runway 8, taxi via Alpha. Runway 8, taxi via Alpha. Alpaca
I'm just going the other way because I can't change it and I'm going to break it. But it would make sense to face the other direction, wouldn't it? What? How can I edit it before? Brandon, don't you push and start at discretion in America? Yeah, lots of airports. But I don't want to press stop pushback and then it lowers me and it gets rid of a tug, takes ages.
You can take that initial cruise of 360.
Okay, planning 360, Falcon 73.
Perfect. Of course, getting hot in the UK now. Sweating here in the office. I am sporting shorts today. There we are. You can see my knobbly knees. It's so hot. Can't win. It's either rain or cold or hot and sweaty. Greg's like, yeah, we fixed the reverse issue. Oops.
Ground Alpaca 656, ready for taxi, runway 8.
Perfect. So I think what I might do is just like a straight push. Sunk a little bit into the ground.
Alpaca 656, runway 8, follow the company off your nose.
Follow the
Oh,
company
I wish
off
I had
your
air
nose,
conditioning,
runway
Gary. I
8,
don't.
Alpaca 656.
Just the little wipers moving. Look, it's cute. Oh, you can actually see on the rain. I didn't realise you could actually see the rain on the external view. And it moves it too. That's cool. Excellent. Right, parking brake is now released.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
What the hell's that? Air Comet. Oh, look at my anti-collision lights. Wait, no, I didn't do it. Oh, no, I'm going to get penalised, aren't I? Packs off, anti-collision light on, parking brake is transport out off. Oh, I hope New Sky doesn't penalise me.
Alpaca 1612, contact tower 120.3.
Starting edge number 2.
120.3, Alpaca 1612.
Then 2. So I think I'm just going to try and do it. You can't really edit this, can you? Oil pressure. N1. Oh, it's raining again. Oh no, I did face the wrong direction. Oh no, I did face the right direction. I can't even remember. I must have pushed correctly then. A little baby 7.3. Is that 600? It's tiny, isn't it? Starter cut out on monitoring engine number 2. 2463. 2 stable, starting 1. Air 2. Oil pressure and 1.
Southwest 93 Papa Whiskey with a information X-ray looking to pick up IFR to Vegas as filed.
Southwest 93 Papa Whiskey, Albuquerque ground, thanks for X-ray. Cleared to Las Vegas Airport,
Where's the
Road
taxi?
3 departure, Gallup transition, then at file.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking
I don't
brake.
even know where the taxi line is. Is it the blue line?
Departure
Right.
frequency 127.4, squawk 3507.
I'm going to have to look at Navigraph. This is showing me not on a ramp.
Cleared to Vegas via the Romeo Delta Romeo November Romeo.
Okay, starter cut out, change number 1.
Golf uniform pop transition.
1 stable.
Climb via the SID.
Oops, parking brake.
Excuse me, expect flight level
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Frequency 127.4, squawk 3507 Papa Whiskey.
So that's the flow complete. Flaps to 5. Oh, the weather's
656, contact tower 120.3.
all over the place, isn't it?
120.3, Alpaca 656, thanks.
Thank you for us.
Southwest 93 Papa Whiskey, reback correct, you can expect runway 8.
Expect runway 83 Papa Whiskey, thanks.
Comes the rudders. And left. Perfect. And we'll do the before taxi checklist.
Before taxi checklist.
Alpaca 62
Generators.
Echo, request taxi.
APU.
Off.
Start
Alpaca
switch.
62 Echo,
Continuous.
runway
Off.
8, taxi via
And
Charlie,
clear.
Alpha.
Off.
Air conditioning.
Charlie,
Takes
Alpha
off
to
to
runway
reads
8,
up.
Alpaca 62
Isolation
Echo.
valve.
Auto.
God, so high here, isn't it?
Flips 5 required and selected.
Cell is
green light.
disconnected and bypass bin has been removed.
Center
Hand
overload.
signal on the right.
I
We'll
don't
see you
think
next time and have a safe flight.
Checked.
Recall.
Not again.
Oops. Sorry.
Default taxi checklist complete.
Perfect. It was very quiet and easy so far, apart from a few issues with my flight plan, but it's all good there. Right, we've done the flow, so we'll now request taxi. Alpaca 54, request taxi.
Alpaca 54, runway 8, taxi via Alpha.
Right, via Alpha, Alpaca 54. Right, I'm just going to keep going in a straight line until I meet that that line ahead. So, right, parking brakes released. Turn off and taxi lights on. Clear left, clear right. Thanks, Jim. Here comes the config. Oh, that shouldn't happen. Any like config sound like that, you want to get that rectified. I think it's just because a bit of noise on my speed brake. Raining again. The herd of America. Beautiful. Ah, there's a taxi line. I best start following it. So I guess that should have joined up earlier. Cool. Yeah, the US livery is very nice, Paxman. Oh, don't crash on me. Oh, massive, massive freeze there in X-Plane. No, I haven't seen that for a while. Oh, crikey, let's do the before takeoff checklist. We're already here.
Before takeoff checklist to the line.
Did you see that freeze?
Checked.
Flaps.
Flips 5 set. Green light.
Stab trim.
Set.
Takeoff briefing.
So, Pax order bleeds on.
Alpaca 54, contact tower 120.3, have a nice flight.
120.3 and thanks for today. Alpaca 54. Good day. Perfect. Just one contact tower. Speeds are 148, 150, 156 on the MCP. The departure is the Roadrunner 3 and then transition via Gallup, something like that. Stop climb, flight level 200. NADP 2 will accelerate 1,000 feet above the ground. Any problems will definitely make a left turn away from terrain. That's reviewed. Cabin is secure.
Reviewed.
Cabin.
Secured.
Before takeoff checklist completed to the line.
Perfect. We'll put the next frequency online, which is going to be probably Albuquerque approach, which is 1274.
Alpaca 656, contact departure, bye-bye. Contact departure 656.
Actually, no, it's on my clearance, wasn't it? 1274, perfect. Albuquerque Tello, it's Alpaca 54, holding point, south 1, runway 8, ready for departure.
Alpaca 54, Albuquerque Tower, runway 8, line up and wait, short delay for spacing into LA.
Via Alpha, line up and wait, runway 8, Alpaca 54. Perfect. Line up and wait for spacing. Make sure we're clear to enter, which we are. Perfect. Below the line, please.
Before takeoff checklist below the line. MCP.
Set.
Transponder.
TARA.
Strobe lights.
On.
Landing lights.
On.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
Just waiting for our
Albuquerque
takeoff
Tower,
clearance.
Alpaca 62 Echo. Alpaca 62 Echo, Albuquerque Tower, hello, hold short runway 8. Hold short runway 8, Alpaca 62 Echo.
Perfect. Oh, lovely lineup. Oh, I can't teach it. Cannot teach it. So yeah, you wouldn't want to keep going in a straight line after an engine failure. Actually, probably a right turn would be better in the event of an engine failure, because there's less terrain there. And the higher terrain's off there to the left-hand side, northeast.
54, 13203, runway 8, clear for takeoff.
Right, cleared takeoff, Alpaca 54. Perfect. So, lights on, checks complete. Timing. Stabilised. Set takeoff thrust. There we are. Takeoff thrust set, indications normal. The airspeed was very late building, so the air density, look at the difference between the ground speed and indicated airspeed.
80 knots.
Check to release full pressure. So there's 120 knots ground speed, and we're only doing 100 knots indicated. That's elevation for you. Look how long the takeoff roll is as well. Crikey, wants to snap off the ground there. Delay rotation. He's coming up. Trim. Yeah, we're climbing at about
400.
departures, Alpaca 54. Boy! That was an early handover. I didn't do my flyby, just the performance is quite
1,000.
different. Right, bug up. So slow, I'm rotating as quick as I can. Too slow. Bug up. Right. Flaps one. Hopefully the commander left turn. Oh, there's a big loss of lift. That's very good actually. It feels a bit weird. There we go. The trim was a bit. It wanted to sort of pitch down. It usually wants to pitch up as you accelerate. That was a bit weird. Do a little flyby. Superb. Mounted. That's horrible. You would not want the engine to go pop and carry on straight, would you? Contact departures.
Alpaca 1612, contact Albuquerque Center 132.8. 132.8, Alpaca 1612, goodbye. Goodbye.
Albuquerque departure loads Alpaca 54 on the Roadrunner 3 passing 8,800.
Alpaca 54, Albuquerque departure, radar contact, climb maintain flight level 200.
Climb maintain flight level 200 Alpaca 54. Perfect. Well, turns very shallow. I'm just going to maintain the up speed initially. There, it's all in trim now. Seems quite sluggish. Something's definitely changed since I've last flown it. I mean, I haven't flown it for such a while, maybe. Or I've been in the sim a lot, I don't know. The full motion. The full motion's not the real thing. Look at that, we're just passing flight level 100. Let's just get away from the terrain first. Go VNAV now, accelerates to 275. Climb some flight levels, we'll set standards. That's better. I'm having to pitch nose down now to maintain. Well, allow the aircraft to accelerate, which is what it should do. Oh, hello, Jack. You just come in here. Hello. I'm stroking my dog with one hand. Gonna go on your bed? Go on then. Oh, I'll show him there in a second. It's still 17 degrees. Oh, go on then. There we are. Let's get it all trimmed out. Just do the after takeoff check so you remember that of flight level 100. There we are. Command A. And let's do firstly the after takeoff checklist. Gears off, water brakes off. It's 18 degrees. We definitely don't need engine anti-ice. Air conditioning and pressurization. Diffs 2.6. Count should slowly climb. Temperatures are set. Now I'll just do the pre-cruise checks now. So fuel 4 pumps, lights, logo is off. AP's off, pressurization we've already just checked and set. Release the crew, release the passengers, and recall, there we are. After takeoff, pre-cruise checks complete. He's already ran off. Cool. Well, what happened to this lovely... Oh, look at all that, that's quite cool. Probably wouldn't get it so much at this height. Yeah, are these new visual effects? They're very good, aren't they? I'd expect it sort of a little bit lower down. Just the air course as it goes over. That's wicked. It's a bit bumpy. I think I should put the seatbelt sign back on. Very cool. this weather. Keep an eye on the temperature. Bit of. I'm just gonna put the seatbelt sign back on, I think. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. It's pretty rough and tumble. Wixian, I'm already higher.
Alpaca 54, contact Albuquerque Center. 132.8.
132.8, Alpaca 54. Have a lovely day, bye.
You too, goodbye.
Perfect. Crikey. Oh, come on, autopilot. I'd be guarding the controls if it was rocking left and right like that. Crikey. Is it morning or afternoon in Albuquerque? I need to find this out. It's whether to say good morning or good afternoon. Let me get the local time. Gotta get this right. Current local time in Albuquerque is nearly 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Nearly out the cloud now.
Southwest 1474.
Thanks, guys.
Just go the full length, please. I got traffic landing anyway, so it's not really going to be any quicker.
Southwest 1474.
Albuquerque Centre, good afternoon. Alpaca 54, climbing flight level 200 to Baby.
Alpaca 54, Albuquerque Center, climb and maintain, flight level 360.
Flight maintain, flight level 360, Alpaca 54. Perfect, 360 is set. That's our plan crew, so it's on the overhead panel, in the on the MCP and in the FMC. Perfect.
Citation 43 Romeo.
It looks like we're out of that turbulence. Yeah, can we go to 8 PM here in the UK now? 10 to 8. Had a Caesar salad for dinner.
American 511, expect a visual approach runway 8.
There we go.
Expect the visual runway 8.
Cool, so yeah, as I was saying, PMDG 777 I'm going to stream tomorrow. Have you guys seen some of the streams? I was having a look at some videos already. It looks really good. I've fired it up just to make sure it's installed correctly and it all seems to be working really nicely. I think it's more complete than the flight factor with regards to all the PMDG, the sort of VNAV, FMC, whatnot. But the sounds, if I'm perfectly honest, I think aren't as good as the flight factors one. They're sort of a little lacking. So I don't know if they'll hopefully improve, but it does look really good. It's classic PMDG, it's always good stuff. But I looked at a little bit of Black Box's stream. He was saying it had some weird pitch behaviour. But PMDG have gone for all out. They've given pretty much every streamer a copy, I think, this time round. Whereas I think with the 7.3 they were quite select. But, yeah, the timing wasn't great with the examples.
Tango Lima, traffic 11 o'clock, 25 miles north.
Oh, look at that little conga line. We're going towards Gut.
330 is a Phenom, fully restricted below you.
Phenom.
We'll keep a lookout for the traffic up back at 2 Tango Lima. Phenom 43, rounding on traffic 1 o'clock in 25 miles westbound. Flight level 340 is an Airbus, maintain flight level 330. We'll be looking for a 43 run.
We'll be looking.
Southwest 1474, runway 7 right, line of await, the wind is calm.
Larry in Reno and Vegas, it's 11:51 local, still technically morning for a few bits. So an hour time difference. So are we...
Flight 412.
Is it mountain time, Albuquerque, and then Pacific time? I can't remember what different time zones in the US. NT High Boss, thinking about the rocking back in the clouds there, what are your thoughts on the Dutch roll event in the... Oh, I did hear about that, I've not read much into it. The Southwest plane a few weeks ago. Yeah, was there a technical issue with that?
Southwest 1474.
I don't know, but no, I've never experienced Dutch roll, and that sort of motion we had there was not Dutch roll. Dutch roll is sort of like out of coordination, or is it out of phase, I think the terminology is, with regards to it rolling and then twisting in yaw, and obviously the yaw damper, how that works is it inputs rudder automatically to counteract that, and also smooths out the ride in turbulence. But no, I've not read into it much there. Alex, why is it called Dutch roll? Is it because the Dutch, you guys kind of relate anything bad to Dutch? No, I'm joking. Supposedly they found damage to a backup power unit for the rudder. The backup, maybe the standby PCU or something. I'll read into it, I need to.
Southwest 979, your microphone is very loud and very broken. Try and please, and give me a call back in a minute.
Anyway. Still a little bit of light turbulence here. Well, that lovely ortho. Oh, there it is. A little bit of it. Ah, I just went dark. Thanks, explain. Yeah, that mic was very scratchy, wasn't it?
United 742, wind calm, runway 8, clear for takeoff.
I climbed up. 10 minutes airborne, just almost passing 26,000 feet. Sounds like he's like a...
Saying there's a lot of background noise and it's very loud. Check your microphone settings on your phone. Alpaca 2 Tango Lima, traffic no factor, descend and maintain flight level 300.
Dutch roll. Apparently the movement resembles speed ice skating movements and at times specifically Dutch ones. Don't know.
Alpaca 56 Mike, cross haha at maintain flight level 300.
That waypoint's so funny.
Maintain flight level
Haha.
300, Alpaca 56 Mike.
Citation or correction, Phenom 43 Romeo, traffic no factor, climb and maintain flight level 430 and Denver Center's offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Christian, haha. Yeah, the waypoint's literally called haha.
Over to the dark side
So
towards
funny.
Phenom 43 Romeo, great service.
Thank you.
Where is it? Let's try and find it. Was it enough? There it is. There we are. Direct. Ahaha.
Southwest 1474,
Brilliant.
radar contact, say altitude.
We're approaching 6,000.
Southwest 1474, roger.
Is that the Southpack character?
900,000 for traffic.
No, I don't. Is there?
Maintain
Is there one ever called that? Haha.
Copy.
I'd love to quote some of South Park because I do find it very funny, but it's not PC for the stream.
Delta 918, runway 8,
But I do like
clear
some
for
of the-
takeoff, the wind is calm. Runway 8, clear for takeoff, Delta 918.
There's a Quebec town named Saint Louis de Haha. Unbelievable. But what's the reference to that VOR being called Haha? What? Why?
Alpaca 784, cross haha at maintain flight level 300.
Where's my soundboard?
Cross haha at maintain flight level 300, Alpaca 784.
Dear. Every time we see haha, we're gonna get a... I'm such a child. I've got some other ones here as well, there's all sorts. Tom, evening Captain, congrats on completing your theory training. I've recently studied my PPL, mostly loving it but struggling with a little... with motion sickness, wondering if you suffered from it early on. I did, Tom. About when I started gliding, my first gliding lesson was about 15 years old. It was a really hot day, and we went up, and after about 20 minutes I felt really sick. We'd been practicing stalls, and I was hot, and then my tummy, I was just, I've had enough. So yeah, don't worry, it's common. I've had it at work, base training as well as safety pilot years ago in the 737 after about 3 or 4 years flying in the aircraft, and I think for me it's a control thing. If I'm on the jump seat, I've not actually done any line checks since becoming a training captain. So as a check captain, this hint here, this seat, this little red button there, press that and it folds down. You've got this incredibly uncomfortable metallic seat to sit on all day, and when I'm sat there I feel it more, yeah, it's common. I don't suffer it from so much now. A lot of people in the sim, when they start going in the motion sim, do suffer from motion sickness. Well, we actually do keep sick bags in the sim. I've not seen anyone be sick, but now I'm a TRE, part of my training, how it works as an examiner is you do training with another senior examiner watching you, and you're actually doing the exam yourself. But I had a very nervous crew this week, and one of them felt a little sick as well. And it was whilst the motion of the simulator is amazing how it's simulated, but it doesn't do a great job when taxiing. So when you're taxiing, you have all of these sort of senses of motion which are not what you're seeing with your eyes, and it tries its best, but there's so much it can do. And and this person was taxiing a little bit fast and was a bit jerky on the tiller, and the whole sim was like going, ugh, and even I was sat there like, oh. You know, so yeah, I digress, but don't worry about anything, Tom. Crack on, and you'll be fine. Oh, Simpsons, yes, that's the reference there.
Alpaca 2 Tango Lima, contact
Alex.
Los Angeles Center on 126.52.
2652, Alpaca 2 Tango Lima, see you.
Alpaca 56 Mike, contact Los Angeles
Oh, that's
Center on
2 tons. I didn't actually ask 2 tons
126.52.
where he departed from. I don't know if he's still here in the stream watching.
126.52, Alpaca 56 Mike.
American 899, climb and maintain flight level 330.
Oh, we're tracking over nice now, aren't
Up 330 for American 899.
we? Who's in front of us? We've got Alpaca 62 Echo and Alpaca 656 in a bit of a sandwich. Yes, Simpsons, great. Ali, when I was in a level D sim, we actually turned off the motion on a takeoff. Oh, well, the takeoff's quite good. The takeoff sensation's fine. Taxiing isn't ideal. His radio's better than it was, but it's still not ideal.
Southwest 979, it's a little bit better. It's still very loud though. It's almost like the volume setting on your microphone and your settings is turned up or something.
Oh, Steve, that's something I've not heard in a long time. Apparently there are Dandy and Beano waypoints for people who remember those comics. Somewhere,
Yeah,
Steve,
that's better.
in this house I have Dandy and Beano. Every year there used to be a catalogue you could get from Woolworths, and it was like a classic Christmas present. So I've got somewhere the full catalogue's there.
Outside EVC, standby. American 511, 718, American 511 to 718, 4000.
Stepping on everyone. Still a little bit turbulent here, isn't it? So we just come over.
Delta 918, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 350 and say your altitude leaving. Maintain flight level 350.
Tom, cheers, super interesting. Struggled first couple of hours, then got better. Last lesson circuit was busy when rejoining, so instructor took control, did some steep orbits, sort of sick as a dog.
Flight level 200. Alpaca 696, Albuquerque Center, climb and maintain flight level 360.
That's Bismarck, I recognise that call sign.
Alpaca 696 to 360.
Bismarck's always in a lot of the
American
flights.
899, climb and maintain flight level 3.
Rosie, were you ever partial to wee wolves pick a mix cab? Okay, yes, in my youth. Yes, I had the odd little cup of random sweets.
In American 511, I never heard a readback. I see you're doing it though. Just verify maintain 4000.
Stefan Hayner, fun facts for the Vansom users out there on most planes.
American 511, thank you. Turn
You can
left
tune
heading
a frequency zone 120 5 and COM 1 and COM 2, monitor COM 2 and hear your own voice. Oh, but would it do that with any frequency, Stefan? Or does it, was it specifically something to do with VATSA being on that frequency?
Go ahead.
Yeah, the yearly annuals, Steve. Oh, I've got them in here, in this house somewhere. Very hot in the west today. Yeah, someone was saying 40 degrees in Las Vegas. So.
Maintain flight level 340. 340, you clean at 2412, thank you.
Oops, can't go to 10 degrees. I'm quite surprised no one said anything yet.
1770, spot Lima, Phoenix, Taxi, Charlie.
Midcon 1770, Albuquerque Center, runway 8, taxi via Charlie.
Whew, it is warm. Want to go.
American 511, turn left heading 110 and intercept the runway 8, localizer.
Yeah, this is something that I don't like with X-Plane at the moment. It's when there's a lot of clouds. Like over there, there's less clouds, but there's more sun. But even if there's no clouds, it's like it's all dark as if it's permanently the whole lot's under a shadow. So this is all completely dark here, even though there's no cloud. But over there, there's no cloud and it's sunny. It's like the shadows are over there. Look. It's like completely clear, but there's no. Look at that over there. There's shadows there with the. Those shadows there, which there's no clouds, but there's no clouds there, but there's a shadow being casted. So I don't know. No, I'm not on the beta, Alipay. Actually, I could have used that today, but I generally don't use them for stability reasons. So this is just the
Sorry, who was that?
Anyway, there we are.
American 511 got runway 8 inside.
American 511.
Cruise.
Clear visual approach runway 8.
200 miles of descent. Around 25
Clear
minutes.
visual runway 8 American 511.
Oops, never turned the weather radar on, but not with as much use in the aircraft. Ooh, can you hear that? Can you guys hear that? I live quite live by quite a busy road. I've got the window up, which I don't usually open the window because it's you can hear one noise, but it's so hot in here, so I have to open it. Steve, Expo said they're working on the lighting at the Expo, but seriously, how did they allow it to get so bad in the first place? Yeah, it's been broken, and the cockpit lighting has always been sort of broken in this sim as well. I think it's quite a big fix.
American 511, wind calm, runway 8, clear to land.
Alpaca, yeah, waiting for a stable release as well.
Runway 8, clear to land, American 511.
Paxman was about to say, did we get intercepted by a Cessna? Eh? Yeah. What are you on about? Don't know. A Cessna. Cool, there we are. Well, it seems to be a bit smoother. Do I dare? Do you want a fun fact? Your turbulence is linked to this switch. Whenever you turn it off, the turbulence starts, and whenever you turn it on, the turbulence stops. It's a genuine fact. See? What did I tell you?
Nomadic 241 Albuquerque Center, roger.
Has anyone here been to the Expo in Las Vegas? I've been looking at bits video. I saw some bits of the Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. They're going to have a Max. They're making a 737 Max of that. Now, I don't know if I'll get early access again. I'd love to. I mean, that was quite cool. We're going to Seattle with that, but that was before it was even announced. I think it had only been announced at one of those big gaming conventions. Yeah, it's great they've got a Max. I don't know how good it will be, but hopefully someone like ZIBO will be able to improve on it, which should be great.
12 o'clock, about 50 miles. It's only about 10 miles in diameter. If you need to deviate, let me know.
Alpaca, very true, absolutely. The turbulence switch. Oh, sorry. PAX 2 wants everyone. I've got you. No, it was a motorcycle. Did you hear it? It was yeah, someone on a bike of some sort.
American 2758 radar contact lost.
Yeah, it's just it's a shame because you can't see any of the detail of the ground. You should obviously. I mean, it's a bit better there, but the shadows look a bit funky. Quite weird lines. Very cool. You did hear it, but I have really good headphones on, to be fair. It was very loud one, to be fair. I don't think you can hear most of them. Start noting the FMC. Yeah, yeah, I did hear PMDG are going to release a Max as well after the 777 and prior to the 747. Be interested to see how good it is. Perfect, winds are in. Let's grab the weather. Actually, you know what? It's been a long time since.
Alpaca 465 cross Haha at maintain flight level 300.
Wait.
Cross Haha at maintain flight level 300.
Requests.
American 511, welcome to Phoenix. Join Bravo to the ramp. Have a good day. Bravo to the ramp.
So this guy's controlling a huge area. So many ways of getting the weather. I've also got a Navigraph. Nelson. Steve, I love that many add-ons I use are being incorporated into 2024 GIST, we love VF. What's that? I don't know. You have to remember what it is. So it already looked better without having to mess with it. One of the many reasons I removed X-Paint.
1612.
I did see it, yeah, a lot of products which are free to download are going to be incorporated. Like one of them was the replay tool, I think, as well. There we are, that's the latest weather from Las Vegas. I've also got the D80s here as well, so we can just find out what runways in use. 40 degrees. Winds from the south, so we could be landing on the southerly runways, couldn't we? Is it runway 1901? So straight in. I mean, it's not much of a crossing though, even with the gust. 29 at 901. Crikey, it's a lot lower than Albuquerque was. There we go. Turn the music down a bit. There we go. Minimums are set. So, no. Oh my god, what am I doing? No, that is not.
Delta
I'm losing the plot.
596, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 240. Discretion is the same to maintain
minimums will be something like 2,269. I think that's what I was getting my luck with because I checked the minimums earlier. Perfect. Cool. Set up the rest later, just want to put some basic information there from C.
Midcon 1770, wind 220 at 3, runway 8, clear for takeoff. Takeoff 8, Midcon 1770.
Cool. GIST are just on the worldwide boats. We love VFR, chimneys, power lines, aerials, cable cars and so on. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's, it does look spectacular, doesn't it? There we are. Bit of ortho, there's the desert. It's like flying over Mars, doesn't it?
Charlie Golf, Papa Zulu Oscar, clear direct to Panhandle VOR, Papa November Hotel.
Very nice.
Clear direct Panhandle VOR, Charlie Golf, Papa Zulu Oscar.
Bit of a colour change of the tiles, but looks very, very pretty. That's better with the cloud shadows there. I mean, at least they're under the clouds.
That was 979. Push is approved, and it's information echo. Expect runway 26 for departure.
Rocking, isn't it? Great FPS though. It's very smooth on my PC.
Expect 26 southwest, very nice.
Planet. Yeah, a little bit. It's been sort of oscillating in roll a little bit for the entire sector. Larry, so you looked up Haha. It's in Arizona, just north of Flagstaff, and near the tri-point of Albuquerque, Denver, and Los Angeles. Oh, very interesting. Actually, Grand Canyon's going to be the other way, isn't it?
Midcon 1770 is 3,200, climbing 8. Midcon 1770, radar contact, climbing maintain.
It's still landscape,
flight level
it's just not, you can't find anywhere like this in Europe. It's just so different to what we find. Yeah, see, I don't know what's going on with the shadows here. Look, there's a line of shadows, but no cloud. And also here, look, there's shadows there, but no clouds.
656 cross Haha.
Oh, sorry guys. Sorry. Oh dear.
That was 1474. Contact Los Angeles Center on 1.
Better do a fuel check actually. When we get to, we'll do another fuel check. I'll do a fuel check of some sorts. Otherwise, cruise duties are all complete. Pressurization's all good.
That was 1474. Contact Los Angeles Center 126.52.
Stefan, my favourite landscape in the world. A lot of camping and backpacking in that part of the world, and rattlesnakes, things that can kill you.
Albuquerque Center, FedEx 1850 with you at 17,000. FedEx 1850 350 Albuquerque Center, climb and maintain flight level 300. 300.
It's going to be hot this week, I think, in the UK as well.
Albuquerque Center, good evening.
I mean, nowhere near as hot as where some of you people live, in the US especially, but we don't have any air conditioning and the houses are built to stay warm. Just trying to stay cool. I mean, where I'm right now is about 23 degrees, but it's going to be sort of 27, 28, middle of the week. The rattlesnakes aren't bad. They have a decency to let you know that you're close before they bite, that's true. Scorpions are the real danger. Oh, I hate that, I hate all that. I remember in Arizona, there being rattlesnakes, seeing them, but we didn't go anywhere near them. I was I don't like snakes. Well, I know they're scared of us more.
1729 at El Paso, ready for push and start. Southwest 1729, Albuquerque.
Oh, Rosie, you're up in Edinburgh. Oh yeah, the humidity is always hot there. Have you had any midges? Well, no, Edinburgh, you're okay with the midges.
Roger, take 26 west.
I like Edinburgh, Rosie. I was based there when I became a captain for a short while. I lived across the Forth, though, in a place called Dalgety Bay. Rented a room for a good friend of mine, actually. I commuted to the airport. Flew out there for a year in 2019. God, time's gone so fast. Only 5 years ago.
Albuquerque Center, good day, citation 7 Romeo, Papa's level at 20,000, on heading 310. Citation 7 Romeo Papa, Albuquerque Center.
Steve, you've been flying with
Roger, clear direct to
what? A DAF testing. Most fun playing in Microsoft 2024. It's called the Scrap Your Monster. It's free and so much fun. It's totally mad and such a laugh to fly. What's it called? What?
Southwest 979, please back from Charlie 12 with information Echo ready to taxi.
Everybody calling center, standby. I have a Phoenix approach coming online. Let me brief them real quick, standby.
I love that. What's one of those? I don't know what you're trying to say. One of those is Steve. Okay. 108 degrees Fahrenheit, California, number 5, flight on duty. Mike, that's crazy. Like a cinder ball. Hi Rosie, what a small world. Dalgety Bay is a lovely little place. That whole Five Coast is gorgeous. It's beautiful. I was very fortunate to be based there actually. Used to have lots of walks around Dalgety Bay, that area.
128.65, 979.
Alpaca 465, contact Los Angeles Center 126.52.
Hi Richard, evening. Well done passing the assessment competence tier E. Those at JAL be in good hands. Cheers Richard, thank you. Yeah, it's been an eye-opening experience, the examiner's course. Essentially, for those of you who've been here long enough, remember I applied for the role last year and I was offered the role as examiner. It's taken all this time to get there and finally concluded on Friday. So you know, firstly was the TRI course to become an instructor, so I've been instructing in the Sims since September last year.
54, cross Haha at maintain flight level 300.
Cross at flight levels 300, Alpaca 54. Ah, that was skills there.
Yeah, cross Haha.
Cross Haha at 300, Alpaca 54. There we are, 300 set. Yes, as I talk about my professional experience with playing samples, and the examiner course, the actual examiner course itself, it's less about sort of flying the plane now, and it's learning the role of an examiner under EASA rules and regulations. So you have to realise now that the decisions you make can really impact someone's career. You know, for example, if you partial someone, for example, a first officer at my airline, you know that's a year. You need to have 2 grades. There's something called core competency grading, which is quite industry standard. You guys might not be interested in this, but I'll find the reference here. Hold on. core competency grading is used industry-wide, or certainly my operator and a lot of others. I just try and find a bit of a generic page here. Yeah, this is it. So this was actually my interview. So this is about what are pilot competencies. So this is how, in recurrent training and checking, we grade pilots. There's 9 core competencies. So you've got communication, workload management, situation awareness, knowledge, application of procedures, flight path management, automation, flight path management manuals, that's your hand flying skills, problem solving and decision making, leadership and teamwork. So
Alpaca 1612, contact
you are
Los Angeles
graded
Center on
in these from 1 to 5. 1 is exemplary, 2 is very good, 3 is good, 4 is minimum acceptable, and 5 is essentially a fail, or the core competency led to an unsafe situation. So if you, my operator, grade someone a 4 or 5 in any core competency, it prohibits them from doing the command upgrade for 2 checks a year. So you know it can be quite detrimental, but you've got to be fair, and you've got to follow the rules and regulations. It's really important that they stress the CAA and the ARSA and all the aviation regulatory bodies. They stress the fact that examiners are gatekeepers for the safety industry, because essentially you're stopping an unsafe person from operating. Now I've graded during training very rarely 4s and once 5 for people that weren't working hard enough or weren't as prepared as they should have been. Very much it's often a lack of preparation as opposed to an ability situation. But yeah, it's been a steep learning curve to sort of learn, and people do some people have different. What is quite interesting was I was on the examiners course with some other examiners, and they give examples and we have to grade them, and the grading between people vary sometimes quite a lot, so people have different views and ideas, so it's trying to standardise what's going on. Larry, what are those oscillating lines? So it's to do with the we're over 200 miles now from Albuquerque. Now this doesn't really happen as much, maybe on an NDB beacon, but typically for a VOI it's quite stationary, and then you just lose signal. So it's just, I think, simulating that the fact around almost out of range of the VOR. Tom, as a TRE, do you do sim interviews for recruiting external pilots at Mayaland? So they are specifically qualified TREs, so you have to be a TRE, but it's an additional qualification. Maybe one day. I just want to get settled in my new role as just as an examiner. Now there's opportunities to do interviews like that, there's opportunities to become a senior examiner, there's also opportunities to do these circuit training flights as well, so the base training, but I just want to get settled in now to get some checks, you know. So the checks I can do are LST. So an LST is when you finish your type rating, you have to have an LST to be issued your type rating, a final exam. So I can now do those. I can do ATPL unfreeze, which is also an LST. That usually takes part during recurrent training. So I can unfreeze someone's frozen ATPL or upgrade a CPL to an ATPL. I can conduct LPCs, which renews the type rating and instrument rating on a license, but only on the 737. You can only do what you're trained to qualify yourself. And I can also do OPCs, which is the 6-month operational proficiency check. So yeah, it's interesting. I wouldn't want to do it every day. It's certainly, from a job like instructing, you're obviously talking and training. As an examiner, you have to sit there and you cannot say anything. And one of the things we learn is when you have cadets who are just doing their line training, you do not expose to anything that could potentially cause them problems. So, you know, keep it really simple, instructions from ATC, don't do anything that could trip them up, you know, like radar vectors where they have to extend the sense line, just give them directs. With a line crew, you'd be a little less concerned about that.
2986, Bridger 1, runway 26 for 1944.
Yeah, Pete, we're all nerds. Me too. There we are. There's our descent to flight level 300 to be level over Haha, and then we have a level segment for about 80 miles. But once we get to 300, we'll start setting up the approach.
It's a bit smoother here at 370. That's about where we're seeing the cloud tops anyway. Delta 918, roger. I appreciate the report.
So in path,
For
following
918,
this.
we do see a cell off to our left where the tops appear to be about 380, 390. We won't need to deviate from our course at all. But yeah, currently where we are, tops are about 370. Off to our left, they're looking to be about 390. Delta 918, roger. Clear direction, Kilo Foxtrot 30
oscillations for the entire
Alpha. Might
sector.
help out a little bit. I know you said you're clear of it, but... Kilo Foxtrot
See, later on
30
moving, look.
Alpha, thanks, Delta 918. Yeah, I know there's convective segment activity out where we are. Just seeing how well it's actually being depicted in the sim is kind of dodgy.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
It's difficult, yeah, because every sim's different and some depict weather actually and others don't.
Medic 361, can we get 10 minutes away? Medic 361, affirmative, report back. Report back.
Senator American Airways, Walker 4371 is with you about 10 miles south of Alamosa, flight level 380, and we have Yankee.
Crikey, did you see what happened at Manchester Airport today, guys, in the UK? Complete loss of power cut. I actually had a missed call on my operator asking if I would cover a flight on a day off. I was like, oh, no way, and I knew it would need to go to Manchester. And I was like, I'm okay.
4 arrival, runway 8 transition,
It's carnage.
3024.
Descend via this India 4 arrival, runway 8
Power port.
transition, and we got the altimeter Walker 4371.
There we are anyway, flight level 300 overhead, haha, there we are. We'll just do a quick fuel and time check.
We get a early handoff here. American 928, yep, 4
There we are, 41 minutes 42, so that's on track. We should have 4.4 tons of fuel. We've got 4 point, we've got 5 tons on board, so we're saving a decent amount of fuel. And we should have burned 2.9. We burned 2.4. Oh, so about 400-500 kilos. So that'll be all that taxi fuel that I loaded up and we didn't use. About 300 kilos or so. Right, let's setting up for the rest of the approach then. So FMC have all loaded. The D8 is said.
Delta 596, do you have an approach you'd like to start at Hull, or do you just want a visual or something?
Landing runway 26 left and 19 right. Oh, interesting. What it'll be for us? Probably 26 left and 19 right from the arrivals for the west. So we'll plan for 26 left.
Descend at Palace discretion, maintain 9er, then also expect the ILS runway 22.
Maintain 9,000, expect the left 22 for Delta 5.
4. 3 times height. We're at 30.
Southwest 1729.
Well, 30,000 feet now, so we'll put that in. It's roughly well commenced the rest of our descents.
Ready to go.
Let's have a look at the star then.
The
weather. So we are, we're getting in the arrival at haha, and we are going to Sticks, there we are, Sticks, 260 to 220 checks, Pefty, 250, 190 to 14,000, then Rockstar I guess, and then Huxley, it's going to be that way isn't it, Huxley, Halen now, 9,000 feet or below, and then Prino, 210, 8,000, that checks. And then there's Prino on the extended centre line, great. Mandatory 8,000 feet, inbound Lari, Shand, Relin, 26 left. Beautiful. Look at all this terrain, to the west is the highest.
Alpaca 54, contact Los Angeles Center on 133.2.
133.2, Alpaca 54. Thanks JTC sir, bye bye.
You're welcome, Alpaca 62 Echo.
Perfect. Is it Las Vegas Centre? Yes, Lone LA Centre, sorry. Los Angeles Centre, hello, it's Alpaca 54, maintaining flight level 300 inbound to Queen. How do you pronounce it?
Alpaca 54 LA Center, descend via the Rockstar 3 arrival, runway 19er left transition, correction 19er right transition, Las Vegas altimeter 29er, 89er.
Clear descent of the Rockstar 3 transition, expected 19er right, altimeter 29er, 89er, Alpaca 54. Change of runway, change of arrival. Good job we didn't get too in depth there with the briefing. So Rockstar 3, now we're expecting 19er right.
Midcon 1770 LA Center, roger.
Oh, we're going to do an RNAV approach then. By pen or sous vide? That's the question. Procedure not authorized for rather than sous vide. Oh, okay. Right, so what we need to do is look at Rockstar for 19 at right. And it's going to be via pen. Okay, so let's change the arrival first.
Los Angeles Center, Alpaca 62 Echo, level flight level 3,
Haha! Boy, race just went past.
Alpaca 62 Echo, LA Center, roger.
So, R nav 19 right. Which one? Let's go with Zulu. Damn it, I'll bend it. It's the one via pen, isn't it? Yeah, Zulu. So, Rockstar 3. Haha transition, which you're already on. Marvin, RMP, Zulu, 19 right. Via pen. There we go. I think that's better. So let's just step through that now quickly. So still via Rockstar. After Rockstar, we're going to make a right turn north to Groll, Ferrell, Jovi, Fella Foof. What these places? Foof. Neon and Pepen. 210 6000. Wonderful names. Via pen then. Mandatory 6000 210. Kivy Bob Cooper D-Log. Kivy Bob Gimbal. Oh, hold on. Let me just make sure this is right. Mib. And then I've actually got a different waypoint after Kivy. This is Mob. Yeah, Mob. Then we want Cooper. This is Gimbal. Oh, it's got the wrong approach, this one. That's better. Gimbal, Hurler, small arc. Is this authorization required, RMP? No, we can actually fly this. Oh no, so my operator, we couldn't fly this. This is an authorization required approach, but we'll fly in the mod.
54, maintain 250 knots in the descent, or on transition.
On conversion 250 knots, Alpaca 54. Perfect, so descent page.
Midcon 1770 to send me the Rockstar 3 arrival, maintain 300 knots.
So obviously busy in Vegas, 250 knots. 250. Okay, so it's an RMP or authorization required, that's fine. So just get the courses all set up. Oh, it's still rocking around, isn't it?
280 knots, air correction 300 knots on transition.
194.
Roger 300 at the transition for Redcat 787.
194. This makes no difference if you set the course, it's merely for reference. We've got to be at Gimbal, which is the final approach point here, at 3,500. Drag required. Why is it drag required in the
Las Vegas approach on 135.
cruise phase? That shouldn't do that. Just want to make sure the final approach thing's in. Yeah, Gimbal 3,500. It's a 3.24 degree path then. 3.24 all the way down. That's great. So one of the things I really like about the mod, it gets this data somehow to ensure that the final approach track, which is here, 3.24, is actually being flown accurately. So we've got these height checks at 3139. Now this should match the chart, but I'm unfamiliar with RMP approaches. Now we'll follow the RMP 0.3 because that's what we have authorization by operator. So minimums are 2636.
Make 1770, I'm going to change that speed restriction, make it 280 knots on transition.
Alright,
No, thanks. And we've got the speed restrictions in 210 knots or no.
Thank you.
So RMP, you need to ensure that you have two FMSs left and right. The aircraft is approved to fly the approach. Authorization required. Required RMP is 0.3, which is the navigation accuracy required to fly it. And then you monitor your deviation from the magenta line, which is your cross-track error. That's on progress page 4 of the FMC. 12,900 all around for the MSA. So straight in, nice straight in path. And missed approach, climb on 7,000, runway track to Matla and hold 7,000. Right, let's have a little look at the landing performance. So landing now on runway 19 right. Oh, we're on the executive. Where is this executive place where we're parking? 2 garants from 19 right. Okay, we'll have to manage the energy carefully then. So 19 right, and I guess we're vacating to the right. Alpaca Airways has been going to the posh part of the airport. Very good. What's the runway length here then? 2,700. Not enough. Let's look at the performance then. Fire up the flight plan. There we are. So landing. So we're going to be landing on 19 right now. Landing distance available. We'll leave it that. Populate with the weather. We want in flight. We want factors. There we are. So factored landing distance of flap 30. What about max? No, I don't need also max. Cook the brakes, 40 degrees.
with you at flight level 190. Citation 5900 Papa LA Center, climb and maintain flight level 4.
I'll manually select all the brake 3. So factored landing distance is 2630. Oh, actually, what's the landing distance available? 256. Wow. So flat 30 order brake 3. The factor, what's it factoring it by? No wonder it went order brake max. That's a massive factor. 2,600 over 2,050. No, I'm not going to use actual distance.
Midcon 1770, resume public.
Yeah, there we are. Flat 30. Order brake 3. That's more like it. If you approach 150.
Alpaca 656, I've had instate already. Public speeds at Petty.
We'll go with that. And I keep forgetting we actually do have the
Alpaca 54, resume public speeds at Petty.
published speeds at Petty Alpaca 54. Alright, there we are.
Los Alamos 1915, level 190. Alpaca 656, contact Las Vegas approach 135.0.
So burning 400 kilos of fuel, 62.7, flat 30.
Alpaca 656, contact Las Vegas approach 135.0.
Perfect. Oh crap, I should have started setting, excuse my French. Level change. What's the next?
Southwest 1915,
He wants to do 250 as well, concentrating. Charts.
Southwest 1915, climb and maintain flight level 240.
What's the next restriction? Published speeds at Petty. Oh well, we've been told to do 250 knots anyway. Right, first restriction is at Petty, then 190 below. Which is set.
Climb and maintain flight level 310.
There's just a bit of speed brake here to make the sticks restriction. No, nothing to see. Top of the set, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, see the city is the alternate. Yeah, I didn't change that actually. Oh, should we see if we can see?
Western Global 5566, LA Center climbing. Welcome aboard.
Oh, look at that scenery. That's better. Now it's clear. Look at that.
Yeah, 2412, LA
yeah.
Center, Roger.
Look at that. Grand Canyon's over there, isn't it? Very nice. Yeah, Garen's on 19 right. You've got to be careful with your energy on that one, I should think. It's quite a steep approach.
Alpaca 54, resume normal speed now.
Free speed, Alpaca 54. Let's keep it at 250. That looks amazing. Very crisp in 2K. There's the Grand Canyon over there, isn't it? There it is. Beautiful. Very, very nice. Start the speed brake, we'll go back to V now, so we'll do 1,000 feet per minute. We'll just carry on at 250.
Recon 1770. Contact Las Vegas Bridge 135.0, good day. 35 knots from Midcon 1770.
Then where are we all parked? Guys, did mention something about some sort of executive apron. So we'll plan to vacate right then. It's GA. Where can they fit 737s? Oh, we'll work out when we get there. Brendan, you finished your revision and you can finally relax and watch the rest of the podcast. Very cool. Enjoy. My stream does currently sound like we're in some sort of spa. There we are, back on the vertical path. So VNav path. So FMC speed to retard to arm seal to foot close. Idle thrust. Now pitch for the path only. And this will change to arm. Out there, albeit very hot. So I mean, look, we're up at 23,000 feet. It's about 0 degrees. It's hot.
Descent checklist.
Cheers, Andy.
Pressurization.
Western Global 55, 66% via the Scooby to
Anti-off.
arrival.
Off. Discussed.
Ontario
IAS
altimeter
and alt boats.
29er.
Checked and set.
Descent checklist complete.
Brendan, do you know why there's a mirror on the flight deck door? I just comb my hair before I open it. Larry, there's a Colorado Plateau down below, named after the river that flows across northern Arizona. It's an amazingly scenic. Well, it's amazingly scenic. Yeah, it does look very nice. Really has carved a big valley, hasn't it? I mean, America's just so massive, so huge. Berlin, Alpaca 4711, on the ground in Las Vegas, very relaxed Morgan. Yeah, it's been very relaxed. I mean, it was quite a small turnout. I think it was like 20 booked on. 20 booked on. And I actually promoted this one quite early. I think we had this all 8C requests about 2.5 weeks ago. No one wanted to turn up this weekend. Woohoo! Maybe the next one. But no, I will always enjoy taking part in these. I did consider maybe taking the PMDG 777 for a bit of banter, but I don't know how they would react if they saw my first showcase was a non-public one, because obviously, they given the company, they get exposure, don't they? Anyway, better monitor my flight path. 190 below, and we can keep descending. Let's set 14,000, which is the next altimeter setting. And 2991 is set. And go back to VNav. Maybe this is petty. Do a dirty dive, but it's just because it's not. It should go to speed, so I should pitch for speed now. Oh, maybe because of football and Flight Sim Expo weekend. Yes, probably some of our members are there. Yes, and football. Scotland are currently playing, aren't they? Brendan, you have to keep the mod going for 737. It's only ever been the ZIBO mod, apart from one time I took the PMDG 737 because the mod was a bit broken. It wasn't working properly.
Was it 10%? Yeah, I cleared you. Western Global 55, 66.
A little high on profile, but within the next restriction at Petty, which is to be between 190 and 14,000. Rosie, I've always wondered, how do you deal with yours, especially if you've got a cold or something? Is it something you've gotten used to? Yeah, you do get used to clearing it just automatically. If you've got a cold, be very careful. If you can't actually clear your ears yourself by is it the Heimlich maneuver where you, I can't remember what it's called, you hold your nose and blow. If you can't do that, don't go flying. That's my rule. Is that Lake? I want to say Mead, but I think that's just from another place we streamed another time. But there we go. Oh, are they? That's the one I'm looking for, is it, Larry? Perfect. Oh dear, yes. They got a lot of banter, didn't they? 'Cause they were pummeled in the first game. I'll have a quick look at the score. I won't say it in stream anyway, in case anyone wants to watch later, but... Oh no, it's not. Well, I was expecting a different score than what I actually see is going on. Look at that. Lovely weather.
Alpaca 54, looks like the Tracon's having some trouble. I'm gonna vector you around, turn left heading 180, maintain 15,000.
Left 180 degrees, we'll maintain, we'll stop now 15,000, Alpaca 54. Oh, I just caught it. Oh, so I think they're a bit busy there. Just gonna turn the music off here, a bit of a delayed slot then, was looping us around here. Bye Las Vegas.
South 924 LA Center, climb and maintain.
Already using that extra 15 minutes fuel I took.
Climb maintain flight level 390, Southwest 944.
LA Center, Skywest 4201, flight level 280.
Skywest 4201,
Oh, crap.
LA Center,
Oh,
climb
it's
and
looked
maintain.
quite busy, yeah, we got...
Welcome aboard.
There's a lot of aircraft on the ground, isn't there?
Alpaca 62 Echo, I'm going to spin you for a bit. Fly heading 090 to center maintain 16,000.
So Alpaca 62 Echo as well.
090 to center maintain 16,000, Alpaca 62 Echo.
So he's been, this is sort of just a delayed vector.
Los Angeles
Look at that down there, looks so good, doesn't it?
FedEx 1850, LA
There's some
Center,
sort of
Roger.
mine there, I wonder what they're digging out the
Welcome
ground.
aboard. Tower 56 Victor Mike, I'm going to have a reroute for you.
Who wants to find out what that mine is there above
Rockstar
Rockstar?
The Rockstar 3 arrival.
Brandon, how's Jet doing? Doing well, he's just downstairs. He popped up and went for a very long walk with him today, my fiance.
That's
why I'm quite tired as well.
Service terminated, frequency change approved today. Thank you, have a good day.
Tom, yes, we were briefly discussing it earlier. Yeah, the Max is coming with Microsoft Flight Sim, which should be good. Will it be... Oh, do you reckon it's anything to do with PMDG, that Max? Who knows? Because I think... Well, obviously PMDG are going to release the Max for 2020, but... You know, will they release it then for 2024 if there's a default one? Who knows? They said it'll be their most complex default commercial aircraft ever. I'll be the judge of that. Yeah, I got a few out. I don't know how many hours I've got the Max now. I think about 400 or 500.
Delta 1303 LA Center. Climb and maintain flight level 330.
We're currently flying away from Las Vegas at the moment. Let's see what happens. Don't forget we've got to get to the north of the airport as well. Yeah, exactly, Stefan. That was my initial thought, is if they're making a default on someone will ZIBO it. That's what they did with the Airbus, wasn't it, for the flyby one?
Alpaca 54, turn left heading 090.
Left 090 degrees, Alpaca 54.
Southwest 1915, contact approach, SoCal, approach 128.05.
Round we go. Very nice.
FedEx 1850, descend to maintain flight level 2.
Hey, 3 company go-arounds on the RNAV 19 right. What's going on, guys?
Skywest 4201.
Yeah, 2 things. A, the elevation. B, is the steep approach. You've got to get the drag out. If you're in the 737, you've got to get it flap 10 out for that approach. At least earlier on.
Can you give me some vectors? 4401. Skywest 4201, turn left heading 270, descend to maintain 17,000. 270.
Well, we're currently now going back to Albuquerque. Oh, it's supposed to be super busy there. Brendan, we're flying the RMP Zulu 19 left. Sorry, 19 right. We've been told to.
FedEx 1850, descend to maintain flight level 180. 180 for FedEx
19 right, there we go.
Skywest 4201, Las Vegas, altimeter 2989er. 2989er, 401.
correct approach selected. Yep, 19 right, Zulu. And yeah, I know, FlyJSim have been saying that it's been nearly ready for ages now. They're the 7.2 and or the 200 Classic. Now we're probably going to end up back at Petty, aren't we, or Rockstar?
American 447, clear direct to Sebi.
Bad timing with this.
November 590 your Papa contact.
Pax 217, what did I miss? Oh, it's super busy. There we are, even Alpaca 62 Echo's flying away from the airport. I mean, it doesn't look too bad there. I've seen
Alpaca
far worse.
62 Echo, maintain 250 knots, turn left.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's all really. Why we're not being stacked at the airport, I don't know.
Alpaca 54, turn left heading 040. Make it a left turn heading 020, maintain 250 knots.
Left 020 degrees, speed 250 knots, Alpaca 54.
Alpaca 54, descend and maintain 14,000.
Descend and maintain 14,000, Alpaca 5. So, 14,000 descent.
Alpaca 62 Echo, descend and maintain 15,000.
Descend and maintain 15,000, Alpaca 62 Echo.
Gauss 4201,
That
descend
landscape
and
is
maintain
amazing.
16,000. 16,000, 4201.
1,000 to go.
Check.
FedEx 1850, descend and maintain 17,000 in Las Vegas, altimeter 29 or 800.
Nowhere near Tidbury level of traffic, no.
7,000.
That's probably the worst we've ever had it.
Up to 1386, passing 270.
Come on, getting hot.
Last caller, second.
It is warm in here.
1386, passing 270. Up 1386, LA Center, climb and maintain flight level 360. 360, that's 1386.
Center, good afternoon, Southwest 4804 with you, flight level 350.
Western Global.
Yeah, I know TT Spectre, yeah, but I don't understand why we're being sort of vectored around like this. I didn't anticipate that if it was sort of like, you know, 8, 9 aircraft in the hold, but there's sort of like... Oh, Alpaca 56 was going sideways. So, it's, yeah, there's only one aircraft on the approach. So I don't know what the holding's for. We've got Alpaca 30 Alpha Zulu is currently reversing onto 26 left. Which is quite impressive, and Alpaca 656 is, I guess, going final shortly.
Caller, I was on the landline second.
On the land. Yeah, interesting one. It's not what I'd call busy event, as in you only do stuff like this when it's sort of, you know, it's like the classic 4 aircraft on final sort of situation. At least not in Mallorca like Andy still is.
Center, good afternoon, Southwest 404 with you, flight level 350.
Locked.
Alpaca 54, do you still have Petty in your flight plan?
Yeah, now I can fly direct to Petty for you, Alpaca 54.
Alpaca 54, clear direct Petty, descend via the Rockstar 3 arrival, runway 19 right transition.
Direct to Petty, descend on the Rockstar 3 via the 19 right transition, Alpaca 54. Now I need to find,
4201,
I need to find Petty.
090-4201.
Papa Echo.
Alpaca 62 Echo, turn left heading 180.
I should have just requested direct to Rockstar. Oh, come on, ZIBO. Don't do this to me now. Oh, it's broken. Right, I'm going to have to cheat here, guys, and just use the map, because the mod's broken. It's done this before. It's a quite common fault, where if you delete the waypoint, you can't actually route to it. So it's fine. We'll just what we can even do is go fix radio. So what we can do is just put it in as a fixed look. We can use heading select
Southwest 40
to just point the plane to Petty, and then we get there route direct Rockstar. Simples.
FedEx 1304 contact Albuquerque Center 13.
Yeah, probably could be a good reason, Black Rider. Hey, good to see you back here as well. Yes, I've seen you here for a while.
It's 132.8.
Yeah, look, the mod's broken. So let me line select key this legs. It highlights Rockstar. This has been a reoccurring bug for years in the mod. So look, execute. It won't take it. Just goes Rockstar.
Yeah, 2412 contact LA Center 126.52.
I could random reload the entire approach, but then I've got to modify it. It's fine. By the time I finish this turn, I'm going to be...
Alpaca 54 contact LA, correction, Las Vegas approach 135.0, good day.
135.0, Alpaca 545.
Bye.
Expect the LOCQ 26 left approach to 989 as the altimeter, Alpaca 3
I'm
kilo.
not getting the runway change here anyway.
Vegas approach, morning Alpaca 3
Edo.
Oscar, inbound Zelda 150.
All the arrivals coming from
Delta
Reno.
Oscar, Las Vegas approach, altimeter 289, expect LS Yankee 26 left approach.
Let's see what we get now.
26 left, Alpaca 3 Oscar.
Las Vegas approach, hello, it's Alpaca 54, maintaining 14,000 inbound Petty, then Rockstar.
Back up for Las Vegas approach, altimeter 29er, 89er. Continue descent, Rockstar 3 arrival, 19er right transition. Expect the RNAV Zulu 19er right approach.
Okay, altimeter 29er, 89er, Rockstar 3 expecting the 19er right RNAV Zulu transition, Alpaca 54.
Wake up, tower, 19er.9.
So, let's do it. There you go, look. Can't teach you. Can't teach you. Look at that.
Jump 1770, tower, 19er.9er.
Oh, I was supposed to select LNAV though.
JetBlue 4759, tower, 19er.9er.
Great, so descend with the arrival. So
Las Vegas approach, Southwest 11.
after Rockstar, we can go to Groll, we'll set 1000.
Vegas departure, good afternoon.
We'll go back to VNAV.
Perfect.
Abado, I'm itching for your opinion on 777 tomorrow ahead of its release. Ah, very good. I've not yet completed a full flight, but if you're around tomorrow morning, guys, I will be doing a test sector. I won't be streaming the entire test sector, but the approach and landing I'm happy to stream in preparation for the stream at 3 PM.
Keep speed 270 knots for me, please.
270, Alpaca 3 kilo Alpha, welcome.
But yeah,
Back up 3 Delta.
it looks really good. I'm really impressed. I think the sounds need improving. I think that's the main feedback I've seen from some of the videos I've watched.
Please.
250 now to Alpaca 3 Oscar.
So yes, we'll have to see what's what tomorrow. But I think it's more complete than the flight factor. So the FMC obviously fully models, VNAV's working. It will be good as PNG. But I don't think it'll have as in-depth modelling as the flight factor does. Because the flight factor has thousands of failures models and all the circuit breakers work.
Request for aeronav approach, but if you want for me do the visual. Yeah, I'm unable to do that. I'm going to have to give you the visual. Left turn now, heading 190, please. Maintain 5,000, report the field site.
Domino Mosini, afraid to look at the new sky score. I got 10 points. I think I've been penalised because I forgot to turn the artificial light on. We'll see. Can't you bet it down though?
Las Vegas approach, Alpaca 62 Echo.
There we are. Now we're on the arrival. Groll
Rockstar 3 arrival, direct Penny.
11,000. And after Groll, go to 10,000 at Ferrol.
784, clear visual approach, 19 right, contact tower on 119.9. Visual approach, go to tower 119, from 119.9, look at 34. Okay, Alpaca 62 Echo, Las Vegas approach, good afternoon, altimeter 290.
Guy's busy, isn't he?
Hear
a lot of people. I wonder if he's in a room because I can hear people speaking in the background.
Sorry, blocked you, say again.
1,000 to go.
Chase.
Rockstar 3 arrival.
So step down to 10,000. Next restriction at Ferrol.
Descend by the Rockstar 3 arrival, 19 transition, and the 19 Zulu RNAV approach, Alpaca 62 again.
Okay, so if we're landing on 19 right, we definitely want to vacate to the right, I guess. I think that's why they're putting us there. Caffeine is a controller's best friend, love it.
Las Vegas approach, Good afternoon, Alpaca 5578, descending on the Cockpit 3 with Tango.
Alpaca 465, expect visual, 19 right approach, left turn down 280.
There's a little bit of a level segment here. I wonder what VNAV's... Okay, it's left us at 11,000 there for some reason, for some time. That's okay. Got the seatbelt sign on doing the post-cruise checks actually, because we're more than, we're less than 10,000 feet above the ground.
Los Angeles Center now, 126.525.
Sets.
Over to LA Center, Southwest 1121.
777, yeah, it has an EFB already, Alex.
Southwest 5130, slow to...
Not like the 777 EFB though, the inbuilt one is their tablet, their universal flux tablet.
Slow by 10 knots for me, please.
Slowing down at 240 Southwest.
Yankee, first one approach, I think the controller forgot about me, but understandable as they're so busy. All worked out okay, but looks like quite a few people are going around too, so I've heard. It's a tricky approach, I think, this one line, right? Let's see what happens. There is... Is it the airport? No, not as far as that.
852 Papa Sierra, Las Vegas departure radar contact, right turn 350, climb maintain 13,000.
Right turn 3505, 13,000, 852.
Alright, approaching Farrell.
Instructor, change that up, make a left turn for me heading...
Our flight time was meant to be 1 hour 10, so we should have landed by now. That big loop cost us 10 minutes.
Left 020, 13,000, 852.
Yeah, I can't keep track of the departures right now off the 26s.
10,000 Jovi, then we can step up to 8,500 or above by fella. I think the Group 1 folks get the easy mode 26 left. Yeah, I know. We're hardcore from Albuquerque.
Sorry, 3 Kilo Alpha. Lead speed restrictions. Follow the chart speed restriction.
Follow the chart speed restriction, Alpaca 3 Kilo Alpha.
Southwest 5130.
It's definitely like more than one controller in a room there, isn't there?
Following speed restrictions, Southwest 5130.
Back up 3 Delta Oscar. Follow the speed restrictions on the chart.
Started descending down to the next altitude.
Follow speed at 6 channel on the chart. I can see the Oscar.
Back at 5578. Follow speed restrictions on the chart.
There's loads of alpacas here.
3 Kilo Alpha at Bourbon, cleared ILS Zulu.
Good. Approaching Jovi, next altitude 8,500.
After Bourbon, clear up the ILS 26 left approach, Alpaca 3 Kilo Alpha.
That's here.
Vegas approach, Delta 2617,
To the music off here, need to listen out. Whereabouts is Hoover Dam then?
Back at 3 Delta Oscar at Bourbon, clear the
very good.
ILS Yankee 26 left approach.
At Bourbon, clear ILS Yankee 26 left approach.
I said, I think he's in the... Oh, there's MD-80, but I think he was taking the Dash 8 at one point.
Departure Delta 2617, 5,500, climb with Viva.
We've all converged at once.
2617 Las Vegas departure radar contact.
Very scenic, isn't it, this arrival? Beautiful.
Climb Viva, Delta 2617.
It won't be long until we're on there. Oh, I need to change my fixings around.
Packet
Yeah, look
3,
at that.
Packet 3 Delta Oscar traffic.
Traffic, look out.
Traffic inside.
Packet 3 Delta Oscar, follow that traffic, cleared visual approach, runway.
That's better.
26.
Yeah, I can see why people got bitten out by this approach. Look at this. Straight in off a really short final, so you've got to make sure you slow right down, guys.
You're right, that's your 2 o'clock.
It's quite a cool arrival. I didn't actually realise how snappy this went in. Literally onto about a 3-mile final. It's a cool arrival. Oh wow, Las Vegas is the second most popular airport in Vatson right now. Do you reckon that's to do with the expo? Everyone's sort of flying in and out of the airport in real life.
Delta Oscar, you're not following the traffic. What are you doing?
Uh-oh.
I'm really sorry for that. Yeah, Nicky Fran, sorry.
Back at 3 Delta Oscar.
Uh-oh.
Do you have the field inside?
I have the field inside.
Back at 3 Delta Oscar, cleared visual visual approach, 26 left, tower, 119 point.
He's got it, you got it,
Clear visual approach, tower.
perfect, 8,500.
Alpaca 9 out of Alpaca telescope.
Next is
Tower
8,000.
5130, continue ILS, Yankee, 26 left approach, you're clear for that.
Where's the clearance limit here?
Approach for 26 Yankee, southwest, 5130.
Let's use back up, plus 1976 with equipment view, 4,500. Alpaca 5578, traffic at your 12 o'clock, 2 miles.
Doesn't say expect radar vectors.
Boeing 737, he's turning to the left.
A firm with visual with the southwest for Alpaca 55.
Perfect. Anyway, we're stepping down to the next altitude, 8,000 feet.
Follow the traffic in, cleared visual approach, 26 left.
This guy's getting busy.
Traffic cleared, ILS.
Right, we've done the post-cruise checks already, lights are all on, did that a few minutes ago.
1,000 to go.
Checked.
42, you're on.
Step down to 7,000 now. 7,000 is the lowest step altitude. 4 tons of fuel aboard.
4201, Las Vegas approach, altimeter 2987, expect RNAV Zulu, 19 red approach.
So after Penn, we need to maintain heading. But I'm just going to continue to Kevy initially, but the actual chart says maintain heading.
Vegas approach, Alpaca 74
Afterwards, split vectors.
request vector for visual landing on a 19 right.
1,000 to go.
Alpaca 784, left turn 030, maintain 7,000.
Check 7,000. We actually step down to 6,000 feet now.
Alpaca 784, thank you.
Approach Alpaca 465.
Did actually clear me for the approach, didn't he? Well, no, he said expect the approach. Approaching 10 miles, so I need to start selecting flap. There is Las Vegas. There's decel points as well. There's no one ahead of me at least.
Approach Alpaca 1145, passing 15,400, descending via the
Right,
arrival.
all the alpacas coming in.
That was 121, contact.
He's getting
Los
alpaca
Angeles
lips.
Center 133.2.
Over center 133.2. Tell that Brett Wells guy behind you that Shrek said he's short.
Will do, see you later.
That must be a Nevada joke, I don't know.
Alpaca 3 Kilo Alpha, established 26 left.
Oh yeah, it's getting busier now, look at this. Alpaca's that way and I'm coming in on 19 right. One to go.
Kilo Alpha Tower 119.
I'm actually going to go select flap 1 now, approaching 10 miles. Open the speed window.
Pressure settles.
That was 5130 Tower 119.9.
Tower, southwest 5130.
Flap 5.
That was 3712, climb maintain, flight level 190.
Approach to 19 right. Flight level 190, so that's 3712, thanks.
852 Papa Sierra.
Perfect. So we're just going to maintain 6,000 feet at Penn.
Climb,
And then we need to maintain
level
heading
190.
initially.
Climb 190, 52 Pop 0.
Ah.
Approach Alpaca 465, requesting vectors to the airport. Approach United 1249, 4,500.
Oh god, there's traffic there, just getting low as well. Oh my god.
465 left turn.
Where's Alpaca 5578 going?
20, climb maintain 8,000.
Oh, I think they're going straight in on the approach, aren't they?
Left turn heading.
And that's pretty cool. So they're straight on 26 left, and I'm coming into land on the other runway. I need to start descending.
Alpaca 1145 over Dion
5,300. I don't think I've been cleared approach. I need to descend.
2612.
1,000 to go.
Check. Let's
Contact
get a
Los
little
Angeles
change for a
Center
second.
1.
After mob 3,900.
133.2 Delta 2617.
Alpaca 5-4, just getting established after Penn for RMP 19 right, confirm cleared approach.
Alpaca 54, you are cleared RNAV Zulu, 19 red approach.
Thanks, good approach, Alpaca 5-4. Right, there we are, down we go, Giving, flat 10, 3,900 feet to next altitude, that's sets.
6.565,
You've got to get configured really early here, steep.
Alpaca 5578 established.
Configure gear down, flat 15 and mob. Gimbal is the final approach fix, so 3,900 is what we've got to set. So the key thing of this is configure in good times, guys.
Tango Bravo. Left turn 280, expect visual approach.
So flap 10, that's thrust is idle, that's holding the speed quite nicely as we descend around 1,200 feet per minute.
Approaching at 1249, out of the 500, climbing via the SID.
There's the airport.
1,000 to go.
Checks.
At 1249, Las Vegas approach, good afternoon.
And after, we'd obviously monitor our cross-track error as well.
At 1328,
That's all good. Step down to 3,500 feet, just sits.
1728, radar contact, Columbia this
Oh, there is Las Vegas ahead. We're just coming into view.
Beach at 55 at Burbank, cleared ILS, Yankee 26 left approach.
Checked. So approaching descent, the minimum is 263, so 2,700 feet VNAV path speed into vent. So we're on the RNAV approach, approaching 4 miles, so gear down, flap 15.
Approach up
Speed.
145, 10,200 descending via the arrival.
2,500.
Landing checklist.
Better have me over to tower soon.
Clear 852 Papa Sierra, contact Los
Busy, busy.
Angeles Center
Speed
133.2.
Landing gear.
Down 3 points.
Auto brake.
Auto brake reset.
Flaps.
Holding flaps, that's fine.
45, 9,700.
I don't know whether to go over to tower or not, because it's not long until I land.
Track 1145, Las Vegas approach, good afternoon, altimeter 2987. Expect ILS
Okay.
Yankee 26 left approach.
I'm sorry, expect what for 26 left?
I'm going to have to go over to tower myself, I
ILS
think.
Yankee 26 left approach.
Flat 30.
Flips ready set. Green light.
Landing lights.
On.
Landing checklist complete.
Alpaca 54, going over to tower 119 in this one, I know.
I got 5 core, tower now, 119.9, see you later.
Oh, 9.9, Alpaca 54, bye. Why are we diving? Tower low, it's Alpaca 54, established on the RMP Zulu, runway 19, a right turning final now.
Alpaca 54, Las Vegas 1170, 10 gets 100, 19 right to the land.
Runway 19 right, cleared to land, Alpaca 54. Perfect. Disconnecting. Right, cleared to land, recycling, fly directors. Yoke cam's coming. Oh my god, my rate of descent is excessive. My goodness me. No more than 1,000 feet per minute. Okay, checked. Better get lined up with the runway.
170, 10 gets 100,
Can't barely see the pappies. Where's the runway? I think it's there. Continue. Oh, rate of descent might have been a bit excessive. 3 reds. Cool, blimey. Yeah, you got to get it stable, configured nice and early on that one. Can't mind trim at all. Feels very heavy, like it's quite wallowy at the moment. Come on. Just set my targets thrust in. Get fast.
American 1584, taxi full length.
So busy. Jake.
1584.
Oh, the pappies are nowhere near where they should be. 2 reds, 2 whites, no good. I'll land a bit longer though.
50. 40.
Oh, a bit high.
Yeah.
Oh. That was going to be a fair one. Speed breaks up. Reverses. Oh, wait, it said 0 feet per minute on the landing calculator. Cool, that was busy. 100 knots.
Southwest 130 at Alpha.
I'll vacate right then.
80 knots.
Crossing 26.
I'll take this next rough again. 6 knots, cancel reverse.
Alpaca 5578, follow southwest, cross 26 right, cut a ground point 1.
I'll take this. I'm so busy.
Ground point 1 and following the southwest to cross.
Well, that was a really busy approach. Really rushed that one until the end.
Delta 1672, contact departure. Contact departure, Delta 1672. Alpaca 54, go ahead and taxi to the ramp via hotel today, this frequency.
Southern frequency, hotel to ramp, Alpaca 54, bye. So next right, and then I'll go in via hotel. Or maybe I should just carry on a straight line for hotel. Oh, crikey. Oh, yeah, I was about to smash that down. I flared at about 40 feet, which is absolutely bonkers. Where's all the alpacas? Oh, why wouldn't you say go via hotel? But hotel, I'll just go left. I want to go park next to Andy. Oh, that was super busy. Yeah, that RNAV approach is a real mess. And I forgot to set the missed approach altitude at 7,000 feet. Oops, that makes any difference now. Oh, yeah, that was fast. I can see why you got caught out with that arrival. So I think the path as well, it went really steep at one point. Around that turn, it was sort of on the order, before disconnected the autopilot. It started diving down really quickly, and I was like, oh my god. So I disconnected the automation, I turned final, and I was busy trying to find the yoke cam view. He's talking a million miles an hour. And the rate of descent was like well in excess of what it should have been, right? No more than 1,000. I was sort of diving at 1,500. So, anyway, oh look, this looks posh round here. Oh, you're all on the D gates. Oh, I thought we were in the posh part. Someone said we're parking there. Oh, but I guess all the people on D gates are the people who landed on 26 left. I landed on 19 right. It's alright, I'll go see Andy. Better do clean up, hadn't I? Perfect.
United 1599, contact departure.
Try not to smash my way into yours. We're in the VIP area, aren't we? Andy, we know where we're going. That's nice of you to make sure I don't smash my wing next to yours. I don't think HC really cares, so we'll out his way. Ooh, I've seen that in X-Plane. Nice trees. Hi, Andy. Right, parking brake is set. APU's being booted up. Lights can come off.
American 5504, just going to be another minute in position.
We are, probes off as well. There we are, look at that for timing. 2 blues, 1 red, just dead. That was crazy. There we are. There we are.
Alpaca 62, Echo, your frequency?
There we are, we'll close the flight.
I've just had to go around Alpaca 62 Echo.
We've had another go around.
Alpaca 62, Echo, flight present, heading for now, maintain 7,000.
Present heading 7,000 feet to Alpaca 62 Echo.
There we go. So you guys are all over there, landing on 26 left, and then I guess the guys coming in from Albuquerque, we took 19 right. Yeah, interesting approach, but yeah, it's you've got to be really on top of the aircraft energy state. So it's quite steep.
135.0.
Huge airport. There's the city. There's the strip. And there we are. We're right next to. Oh yeah, we are literally right next to a golf course. Pretty cool. Charts on. Sorry guys. That's the one you guys scored us. 10,000 bucks in the coffers. 10 out of 10. Look at that though. It said great to 0 feet per minute. Was my actual real touchdown, not what the calculator said. It was a long landing, but the Pappy, well, the default airport sometimes the case, but the Pappies were nowhere near where they should have been, unless they're bearing real time, I don't know. Centerline deviation, 70 centimeters. Very nice. Another.
Alpaca 74, just flight present, heading maintain.
We've got another alpaca going around.
Okay, 7,000 feet, Alpaca 74, and, well, the third.
Everyone's struggling, aren't they, on that 26 at 19 right? Is that the third go around? Did you say? Alpaca 784. You're going to be Alpaca 01 next flight. That's a very low pass go around. Get that nose up. Very good. Jabby wasn't jabby. Very nice. Right. I think we should run some giveaways, shouldn't we? For the, well, as you know, 20 of you took part. There's a 1 in 10 chance you'll win, guys tonight. Actually, less than that because I don't enter myself. So let me just get that all set up here in the background. Perfect. So should have already been there. So there's the list of everyone that took part. Just copied and pasted in. As usual stuff, guys. I'll roll it, and the winner, you can claim anything up to around a value of 50 quid. Amazon gift card if you're from the UK, any flight sim voucher from a reputable store. There's a number of stores which are limiting. I found out recently because last month I did a giveaway for someone for a Just You wanted a Just Flight voucher, but it was UK only. So yes, whatever it is, I will sort out in some sort of way. Don't worry, we'll make sure you get your requested gift. So let's roll the first giveaway then. So let me just make sure I've got my soundboard ready as well. There we go. So the first winner of the 54th Members Only Group 5 giveaway is Shorty 7127. Shorty, I'm not sure if you've won anything before, but you certainly have now. So I'm going to roll it again straight away off the back. So Shorty 7127, you are the first winner. Second winner is 3D Fly. I think there's 2 new winners. 3D Fly 62. I don't know if you're here, but you have won Excellent. Donna Rosina is always the last one on the list. You've won it once, haven't you? Well done, both Shorty and the 3D Flyer 62. I've made a note of that. I'll contact you in Discord to organise your giveaway. Anyway, is anyone coming into land at the moment? Let's have a little gander. I don't know if we have anyone coming into land. Oh, we just missed Alpaca 5 Tango Bravo. Very good. Well, that was a funny group flight, really. It was sort of quiet in a way, in that there wasn't a huge amount of us taking part this month, about 20 of us, but it was also very busy. That approach, for me personally, was a massive rush, but we got it down safely. And yeah, the mod was doing okay. There was some weird pitched behaviour on departure, so sort of when I was anticipating during accelerating, the nose wanted to come up, I was actually having to keep pulling up, which is common when you slow down, so that was strange. And handling's changed a bit. I don't know. When I pitch up quite aggressively now like this, the real aircraft is quite aggressive too. Certainly level D. This one feels a bit wallowy, similar to some other add-ons. So I don't know if there's been any changes. I'll have to check with ZIBO to see. But yeah, it worked out well. Edo, you landed like a fighter jet. We heard you on the radio, and well done dealing with that approach. Tricky here coming into Las Vegas. So excellent. So we'll call that a day. Because I need to have an early night and I'm busy tomorrow, and I've got to learn to fly the PMD 777. Good news is all my other live streams have been on the Fly Factor, so I'm actually okay with the triple. Just want to learn the features of the PMDG. So yeah, I'll be live at 3 for that. Departing from Dubai to somewhere else, I'll decide that this evening. I'll get rid of this sort of Caribbean reggae style music. We'll log off of that. So thanks to all the controllers as well. Loads of busy traffic as well to contend with as well, but lots of alpacas to deal with them as well. I'll publish a stream as soon as this is over. Right, last stream the replay broke, so let's see how we get on today. Cue the music. Oh, it's all mute still. Oh, there we go. Right, let's see what happens. So replay. Press backwards first. Should I just drag it really slowly backwards now? So far so good. Yeah, we missed. Yeah, I absolutely nearly pummeled this down here. So this turn onto final. So VNAV, this is the automation was engaged here. So you see, come out. Look at this rate of descent, 1,800 feet per minute. So I think this is a little bit of a bug here. This isn't too high a rate of descent this close to the ground. You know, it was 3.2 degrees, so that would probably give you 912, you know, 1,000 max. So I disconnected. Now, you see it going to flight director. So I started pitching up, and then I was busy trying to find Yocam, and I looked down here, I was like, oh, 1,500, there I am. I was like, no, that's way too high a rate of descent, so I started pitching up. So VNAV was doing something a bit funky there, indeed. Oh, you're a real DJ, unbelievable. Now, where's the second sector to Anthony? Unbelievable. Oh dear, only one on the group flight. Hope you're doing well, buddy, nice to see you here. Let's have a look at the landing on this one. I nearly absolutely pummeled it. I flared much higher than you usually would, but sometimes you need to if you're going to smash it down. Oh yeah, look at that. Those coming down there. Once it, I was like, ooh. You can't teach that. Yeah, that was quite. Well, I just want to have a quick look at the cockpit. So just when I started flaring. Yeah, it's actually not too bad.
50, 40, 30.
Started flying about 30 feet as opposed to 20. It's actually bob on landing in the end. Let's have a look from this perspective. Oh yeah, it was a bit of a pitch down. I think I scared myself. I was a bit jerky on the rudder. What if you do the same with your students in the level D? Or smash it down? Can't say no. Saved at the last second. No, not at all. Perfect. No problems at all. God, is that where the tower is? Miles away. Just only barely see the aircraft. Ooh, yeah, look. You see, I was just like, it was like. And then I was like, upper foot, settle. Very nice. Right then, guys, ourselves back into here. Ah, yeah, it's got to be that window, hasn't it? So we can see the strip. Amazing. Well, once again, thank you everyone that took part in the group flight this month. A small turnout, but enjoyable nonetheless. Actually, you know what? I think we'll have to go this view and then we'll switch views in the replay. Yes, once again, thank you. We always have the same people turning up, and thank you every month for participating in here. You know, it's great to have a number of people still interested, and the agency I think we're just about right with their number of traffic here. I think if there was a few more of us, they might have struggled a bit with the other traffic as well. So once again, thank you very much for participating. I've already got a date set for the next group flight. It's only 3 weeks away because my July is very, very busy. So I put that date in and it's in my calendar, so I'm planning things around that day. So yeah, we'll date set, but we'll just decide where we want to go in Discord as usual. Well done to the giveaway winners. I will contact you in I might do it in the morning. I've got a few other things I want to get done this evening, but I'll get that all organised by certainly the end of midweek. So yeah, thank you ever so much as usual for all your support as members, and I will catch up with you later in Discord as well, and I'll be hanging around Discord late morning tomorrow as I get things set up for the inaugural PMDG 777 stream. Anyway, take care guys, enjoy what's left of the weekend, and I'll see you all again very soon. Very good evening.